Hello, teacher. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also totally fine. Thank you for asking me. So,
Good. What's your name?
yeah, my name is Samir and I'm calling from India.
Nice to meet you, Samir. My name is Jess.
Okay, Chess. Okay, that's nice name. So,
Thank
teacher, I want to ask you if don't mind. I'm a YouTuber. Okay,
Yeah?
and I love to upload a video, lots of video about conversation for my study purpose, for my like motivational. So, can
Yeah.
I upload a video? If
Yeah,
don't
no
mind.
problem. No problem.
Thank you very much for giving me permission.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
okay. So, teacher, tell me like where are you calling from and what's your profession? What do you do?
Okay, so I'm originally English,
Mm-hmm.
but I currently live in Indonesia.
Okay.
So that's where I'm calling from today.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I am a hotel manager.
Wow.
Um, yeah, which I love my job a lot.
Okay.
Uh, the moment it's quite difficult because tourism is so
Yes.
low because of corona.
Okay.
Um, so that's made it a little bit difficult. But it means that I started teaching on cambly,
Okay.
which I really enjoy.
Yeah, that's great. It's great thing, ma'am. And even you don't believe me. Even I also I was working a hotel sector as a front office.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, actually, I done my
did you
study.
enjoy it?
Yes, I done my study like a bachelor degree. Then after
Yeah,
that, I took a diploma course, aviation and hospitality industry.
yes, yeah,
Then I given an interview previous year. I got a job in hotel sector as a front office. I worked one
yeah.
year and I quit my job because due to COVID-19. So
Oh, so
yeah,
only until recently you were working in a hotel.
yeah. Actually, recently I left my job like in March month, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and nowadays I'm preparing my interview. I want to become a ground staff job. I'm searching a airline industry.
Oh, amazing.
Yes. So
Which airline would you like to work for?
yeah, actually, I heard about nowadays. Jet Airways coming back. Do you know
Yeah?
Jet Airway? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's really good news. That's positive.
Yes, yes. So that's the reason I'm preparing lots of thing about communication, about group discussion, about how to
Yes.
attend the interview, how to crack an interview. So if don't mind, can you give me some tips? Can you give me some about how to face a in front of interviewer, how to answer with politely in front of please tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the most important thing when you have an interview um, is actually not so much what you say, but how you say it and how you present yourself.
Okay.
So I think smiling a lot, especially if you're going for an interview for an airline,
Mm-hmm.
smiling a lot,
Okay.
um, speaking quite slowly,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to remember that a lot of the passengers on the flight,
Okay.
they may not speak English so well.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking slowly and clearly,
Okay.
um, and yeah, just being polite, saying please, saying thank you,
Mm-hmm.
um, and also being interested in the interviewer.
Okay.
I think asking them questions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think if you're asking a lot of questions, it shows your willingness to learn
Okay.
and to be better.
Okay.
So those would be my tips.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So, what about you? You're doing a hotel manager, am I right? So,
Yeah.
how did you crack your interview? When did you give your interview?
So
Yeah, please tell me.
so I've been working for the hotel for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
My initial interview was over email because I was in Australia and my bosses were in Indonesia.
Okay.
So I suppose the first part of my interview was by email.
Mhm.
And then when they asked me to come and speak with them in Indonesia, I came here.
Okay.
And actually the interview was very relaxed. I was so nervous before.
Okay.
But it was really, really relaxed. My bosses made me feel really comfortable.
Mhm.
And they asked me about my experience in hospitality.
Mhm.
I've never worked in a hotel before,
Okay.
but I have worked in restaurants and bars. I've managed restaurants and bars, and I've worked in hospitality since I was 15 years old. So for more than 10 years.
Wow, that's great experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, and also, I think because of my experiences in Indonesia, I knew a little bit of the language. I was willing to learn more of the language.
Mhm.
I think this helped
Okay.
me a lot as well because Indonesia is so different
Okay.
to Australia or England where I was working before. So I think having some knowledge of the country, the people, the language,
Mhm.
that helped a lot.
So, ma'am, like you were living in Australia, so you got an email from Indonesia to like work from there. How did?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my friend was working for my bosses at the time in
Mhm.
a different company.
Okay.
And I'd been on the phone with her saying, I don't know what to do. I want to come back to Indonesia, but I don't have a job there. And then her bosses told her they were looking for a manager for their hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, oh, okay, maybe this is a sign.
Oh, that.
So I sent my bosses an email. I sent them my resume, and I explained like who I am,
Mhm.
what I'm doing. I explained to them that I was in Australia, but my visa was running out the next month.
Okay.
And would they be interested in meeting me the month after?
Okay.
And they said, yeah, it would be great to meet you
Mhm.
for an interview. So yeah, I was quite lucky actually.
Okay. So, how was giving an interview for email through and any kind of Skype video calling? How was given interview?
So the first interview, I just sent my resume
Okay.
and a cover letter.
Mhm.
And then from that, they asked me when I was going to be in Indonesia.
Okay.
And then I think it was the day after I got back to Indonesia, I then went to meet them. So I didn't have a video call or phone call or anything like that before I met them.
Okay. You give an interview directly by email through for your boss. He select your resume on email through. Then after that, call you Indonesia and you went over there. You give a present like interview and you select. Wow,
Exactly.
that's great.
Yeah.
At that moment, I think you were lucky because no anyone like ask about come to here. We will give an interview before they give a passport and I mean visa. No anyone do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah. So when I got the job, then I had to wait for my visa for I think 3 months. So
Oh.
I couldn't work until I had my visa.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To be very patient. And then when my visa was processed and finished, then I could start working.
Okay. So teacher, like right now, where are you in Indonesia and Australia?
So now I'm in Indonesia.
Okay, so you are working in hotel management right now nowadays. I mean, work from home.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now I still go to the resort every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm also working on cambly as my second job, I guess.
Wow.
But I spend more time working on Cambly at the moment than at the hotel because my salary has changed a little bit.
So how many experience in hotel sector, hospitality sector? How many year experience you have?
So in hotels, just 2 years. The 2 years I've been working at this hotel, 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Right. Yeah, but in hospitality, in restaurants, in bars, in pubs, more than 10 years.
Okay. So, teacher, could you tell me about how to make a good resume? What we mention on our resume, like about education, about experience, about how to create a own resume. It's the best way. Could you tell me some tips, some points? Then definitely I'll make my own resume.
Yeah. So on my resume, the first page, I just have my information. So my name, where I'm from, my age, contact details. Hey, Samir, sorry, I don't know what happened then.
Yeah, actually, it's a network issue. Suddenly, network has gone and automatically a video stopped. So right now,
I see.
So tell me.
No worries.
Tell me.
Yeah. So on the first page, I have my name, my age, my nationality, and my contact details.
Okay.
And then on the next page, I have like my personal statement. So just a short paragraph explaining who I am, my life experiences, why I want to work for that company. And then I have my education. So from high school through to university.
Okay.
And then I have my work experience. So usually I take like my last 3 jobs or the most relevant jobs.
Okay.
The most relevant experience. And then I have my interests and hobbies.
Okay.
And then I usually have my like personal skills or other skills. So for example, so I have, for example, I have my TEFL, my teaching certificate. I have my my open water certification for diving. And things like this. The fact that I speak conversational Indonesian, like this. And then at the very end, I would use my references.
Wow. Definitely, I also make like same resume on myself, and I mentioned about my experience, about my like study, graduation, then advanced level, like some activity, skills, and hobby. So I'll create my own self, and that's great thing. And I heard about in hotel industry, I mean like hospitality industry, it's a booming industry, we can say. Like
not so much now during COVID.
Okay.
But hopefully it will be again after COVID.
Yeah, of course, after COVID, like I'll get a definitely good job, then I'll take a 1 and 2 year experience in here, then I'll move on abroad like Singapore and cruise. I'm searching a job, cruise line, aviation industry, and hospitality industry. So 3-4 industry I'm searching myself. Yeah,
that would be great. So we only have a few seconds left. It was so lovely to meet you, and I hope to see you again soon.
See you, teacher.
Bye.
Thank you very much for conversation with me, and definitely